Beloved soul, if you are hearing these words, now know it is no coincidence. Awaken for a new journey. Awaits you one that moves beyond the realms of mere change and steps into divine transformation. In this moment, stop and feel the gentle presence of heaven brushing softly against your spirit. The winds of a fresh season are stirring around you, carrying whispers of a move, spiritual, emotional, and physical, that has been prepared by the hand of God Himself. Your soul is ready to hear a story from heaven, a message sown with hope and promise, meant only for you. You have walked through valleys of waiting and mountains of wondering, yet here you stand on the cusp of something glorious. The past seasons of struggle were not wasted, but were the fertile soil in which your faith has grown deep roots. Isaiah's ancient words echo today for you. Behold, I will do a new thing now. It shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? The Lord's declaration is not a whisper, but a trumpet call, announcing that your wilderness is about to bloom with rivers where you once saw only desert. This new thing is more than a change of address or a fresh start. It is a divine upgrade to your very life experience. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the scene I was shown in the Spirit. A wide open space, bathed in peaceful light, streaming through tall windows. The air smells like clean beginnings, a delicate mix of fresh linen and hope. It is a place of rest, prosperity, and deep comfort, yet it carries the unmistakable scent of purpose. You are not alone there. Standing beside you is someone whose eyes carry the quiet assurance of divine timing, someone who has been waiting for years, patiently prepared by heaven to meet you at this precise moment. This is no random encounter. It is a sacred appointment, written in the stars and sealed by God's promise. This person is younger than you might expect, yet their spirit holds a wisdom forged through their own trials. Their wealth is not merely financial, but abundant in spirit, vision, and grace. They carry provision for your journey, not to distract or derail you, but to revive, uplift, and align you with your destiny. You may not know their face yet, but the heavens are already orchestrating signs to prepare your heart and home for their arrival. You might notice unusual shifts, a sudden urge to cleanse your space, conversations about new places or journeys, or a strange restlessness that feels like anticipation rather than fear. Angel numbers such as 111, 414, or even 414, may appear gently confirming that you are in alignment with the divine plan unfolding. These are not mere coincidences, but messages from your guardian angels signaling that the pathways are opening. You may find yourself dreaming of a place you have never visited, or sensing a profound peace in moments that once brought anxiety. These moments are sacred invitations to trust the unseen and to prepare for the new. The promise in Isaiah 43:19 is your anchor. God is making a way where there seems to be no way. This promise is not passive. It is a powerful, active force in your life now. You are being led out of dryness and delay into a season where the fruit of your faith will be abundant. This move is more than physical. It is dimensional. It touches every part of your being and your journey. You are stepping into an upgraded experience where your mission, your calling, and your joy will be amplified. The divine timing is perfect. Understand that this move is not simply about where you live or whom you meet. It is about the transformation God is working within you, preparing you to receive the blessings and partnerships you have long prayed for. The one who stands beside you will share your higher calling and your vision for a life rooted in purpose and love. Though younger in years, their spirit carries ancient wisdom, and their wealth is tied to the sacred assignment God has entrusted to both of you. You have walked a path of humility and perseverance, often wondering why some doors remained closed and why certain people left your life. Know now that these seasons were acts of divine protection. God has reserved your spirit for a richer blessing, a more aligned companionship, and a mission far greater than you imagined. Proverbs reminds us that humility comes before honor, and beloved, your honor is approaching like the dawn after a long night. As you begin to sense this shift, awaken your heart to the possibilities ahead. This move is not about perfection or haste. It is about divine orchestration and sacred timing. Trust the process. Your steps are ordered by the Lord, and every moment of preparation has been purposeful. You are ready to receive the new chapter written specifically for you, a chapter filled with peace, provision, and purpose. In this sacred moment, breathe deeply and allow the peace of God to wash over your spirit. The season of waiting is ending, and the season of flourishing is beginning. Your move is real, your transformation undeniable, and the divine partnership meant to bless you is drawing near. The heavens are watching, the angels are cheering, and your soul, beloved, is ready to embrace the fullness of this new promise. Beloved soul, as your spirit awakens to this unfolding story, let us step gently into the presence of the one heaven has prepared for you. Awaken, for the divine partner who is about to enter your life carries the fragrance of blessing and the weight of purpose. This person is younger, yet they carry an ancient heart filled with wisdom that defies their years. Wealth is theirs, not by chance or mere luck, but because God has ordained their path to prosper. They are not coming as a distraction or a detour, but as a divine provision perfectly timed for your journey. Imagine this encounter like a sacred dance choreographed by the Creator. They step out of one season shedding old patterns and false attachments, and into another, a season where their resources, their time, and their vision align with your mission. This individual has been tested, refined by trials that have deepened their compassion and sharpened their discernment. Their wealth is not only in material abundance, but in spiritual richness, in the generosity of their heart, and in the clarity of their purpose. Consider the words of Ecclesiastes, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. This partnership is a divine alliance designed to multiply blessings and to fulfill a higher calling. When this person appears, they will recognize you immediately, not just for who you are now, but for who you have been called to become. Their eyes will see your spirit, the strength beneath your softness, and the hope that has endured through every storm. You may wonder how this connection could be possible, especially if your heart carries doubts, or if your past whispers of mistakes and imperfections. But beloved, God is already silencing those doubts. Remember the words from 1 Samuel, man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. This person is drawn not to your exterior, but to your essence. They are attracted to the wisdom gained through perseverance, the depth of your love, and the faith that has sustained you. In preparation for this meeting, both of you have been undergoing spiritual refinement. The younger partner has had to release generational curses, break free from the chains of comparison, and learn the humility required to steward their abundance rightly. They have prayed not only for blessing, but for purpose, how to use their wealth to serve, to heal, and to uplift. You, dear one, have been trained in patience, tested by fire, and polished by the quiet moments when you chose faith over fear. This connection could not have flourished 5 years ago, or even 5 months ago. The timing had to be perfect, because both of you needed to grow into your callings. The soil of your hearts is now fertile, ready for the seeds of blessing to take root and flourish. Your meeting is a divine intersection of readiness and promise, a sacred convergence that will shift your destiny. As you sense this stirring within, pay attention to the signs the angels send to prepare your heart. Numbers like 1 or 11 or 4 or 14 may start appearing on clocks, receipts, license plates, or even in dreams. These angelic codes are messages confirming that alignment is underway. You may feel sudden urges to clean your living space, declutter your mind, or explore places you have only dreamed of. These movements are not accidental, but prophetic activations awakening your spirit to the divine plan. This partnership carries with it more than companionship. It is a shared mission. The wealth they bring is intended to fund a vision greater than either of you alone. It is tied to legacy, to purpose, to the work God has laid upon your hearts. This is not about individual success, but about collective transformation, restoring hope to communities, mentoring the next generation, and shining light into places long shadowed by despair. Imagine a home where laughter flows easily, where prayers are spoken with gratitude, and where creativity and intimacy breathe life into each room. This is not a fantasy, but a promise, a place where your spirits will find rest and your dreams will find wings. The partner coming will not only support your dreams, they will consider them their own, walking beside you as co-laborers in the harvest. Yet be aware, beloved soul, that where there is purpose, opposition will rise. The enemy fears this divine connection because it signals your elevation, your breakthrough, and your release from chains of lack and loneliness. Spiritual warfare may intensify, manifesting as doubts, delays, or counterfeit distractions. The angels urge you to stay grounded in prayer, wrapped in the armor of faith, and vigilant in discernment. Do not allow fear or uncertainty to cloud your vision. This connection is being orchestrated by God, not by chance or mere human desire. The person approaching you carries a divine assignment, one that is intertwined with your destiny. Their presence will bring peace, a peace that surpasses understanding, and a confidence that your steps are ordered by the Lord. Your heart, once heavy with waiting, will begin to lighten. Conversations will flow with ease. Silences will feel sacred, and laughter will heal old wounds. This is a divine union, not born of human timing, but of heavenly appointment. The partner who arrives will be a sign, a confirmation that the move you have been sensing is real and imminent. This season is about more than love or companionship. It is about co-creating a legacy rooted in faith, generosity, and purpose. As you prepare to receive this blessing, remember that God's timing is flawless. The years of waiting were not wasted. but were moments of preparation for this sacred meeting. So, beloved, awaken your spirit to the possibilities ahead. The one coming is ready, and so are you. Together you will embark on a journey marked by divine favor, abundant provision, and spiritual fulfillment. This is your season of elevation, your moment to step boldly into the promise God has spoken over your life. Child of God, in this sacred moment, awaken your spirit and listen closely. Signs are already moving around you, and the heavens are speaking in whispers of confirmation. The arrival of this divine partnership is accompanied by subtle but unmistakable messages that stir your soul. The restless energy you feel is not anxiety, but anticipation, the gentle tapping of angels preparing your heart for the shift. You may find yourself noticing numbers like 111, 418, or 454 repeatedly on clocks, receipts, or even in dreams. These angelic codes are not mere coincidences, but divine affirmations that you are aligned with God's plan. In ancient times, God used signs and wonders to communicate His will to His people. Remember when the Israelites followed the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night through the wilderness? These visible signs gave direction, assurance, and peace amidst uncertainty. Today, the spiritual realm continues this tradition through angelic messages tailored for you, guiding you gently but firmly towards your divine destiny. You might also notice a sudden urge to cleanse your environment, a desire to declutter not just your physical space, but also your heart. This is spiritual preparation, a letting go of what no longer serves you, making room for the blessings that are coming. You may feel called to rearrange your home, to pack away old memories, or to dream vividly of a new place that feels like rest. This place is real, beloved soul, a sanctuary where your spirit will find peace and your purpose will thrive. God is not only moving you geographically, but dimensionally elevating your entire experience. This is a transition from survival to thriving, from waiting to abundant living. Your spirit is being prepared to receive new levels of joy, provision, and partnership. The move is more than changing addresses. It is a transformation of your soul's landscape. Pause for a moment and feel the divine presence surrounding you. In this moment, stop and let your heart receive the assurance that every step you take is ordered by the Lord. Psalm 23 tells us, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and He delighteth in His way." Your way is not hidden. Your path is illuminated by God's loving hand. As you sense this divine orchestration, you may wonder why some seasons felt barren or delayed. The angels want you to know these were seasons of protection and preparation. Doors that remained closed were barriers that shielded you from premature blessings or harmful detours. The spiritual warfare you faced was not in vain. It was a battlefield where your faith was refined, making you ready for the glory ahead. Let's awaken your heart with the truth of Proverbs 13:12. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, but humility comes before honor. Your humility, your quiet endurance, your willingness to trust God through the hard seasons have positioned you for honor. Now that honor is approaching swiftly in the form of divine connections, abundance, and peace. Remember, the person coming into your life is not just a blessing for you, but a key to a larger spiritual mission. Together you will unlock doors for others, your children, your community, and even generations yet to be born. This is a partnership that extends beyond the personal into the eternal, creating ripples of hope and restoration. This sacred alliance will be marked by ease, grace, and mutual support. The wealth and resources they bring are not for selfish gain, but to fund a vision that glorifies God. This is a collaboration of hearts and hands, united by a shared calling. Expect opportunities to expand your influence in ministry, mentoring, and media. The work you do together will shine a light into dark places, restoring hope where it once seemed lost. Yet, beloved soul, be vigilant. Opposition will arise as the enemy seeks to thwart this divine move. You may encounter fear, doubt, or counterfeit relationships that attempt to distract you. The angels urge you to stay grounded in prayer and to exercise spiritual discernment. Seek the Lord's guidance continually and do not rush the process. God's timing is perfect, and His promises require faith, not force. Practice preemptive gratitude as a spiritual weapon. Thank God for the new home, the divine connection, and the mission even before you see them manifested. Philippians 4:6-7 encourages us, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God." Your gratitude releases heavenly favor and positions your heart to receive abundantly. In this season, you are not alone. Psalm 91 reminds us, "For He shall give His angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways." You are surrounded by angelic hosts who protect, guide, and support you. The path is prepared, and every detail is under divine supervision. So, beloved, prepare to step into this new chapter with courage and faith. The signs are all around you, the spiritual doors are opening, and the divine partnership is near. Your move is happening, and with it comes a new level of peace, provision, and purpose. Awaken now and receive the blessing God has ordained for you. Beloved child of God, your heart is ready to receive a deeper understanding of the connection you are about to enter. A connection not born from chance, but from divine orchestration. This partnership is a sacred union woven together by purpose and mutual destiny. It is more than companionship. It is the intertwining of two souls called to co-labor for the kingdom of God, to build a legacy of faith, love, and provision. In the story of Ruth and Boaz, we see a beautiful example of God's timing and provision in relationships. Ruth, a woman of humility and faith, was met by Boaz, a man of means and honor, at the perfect moment to fulfill a divine plan that went beyond their own lives. Their union was a blessing not just for themselves, but for generations to come. Similarly, your connection is designed to be a beacon of hope and restoration, reflecting God's heart in your generation. This younger, wealthy partner is not coming to overshadow you, but to complement and uplift. Their abundance is meant to fuel the shared mission you will embark upon together. They carry vision, resources, and a heart refined by their own journey of trials and triumphs. The wealth they possess is a tool, one that God has entrusted to them to advance the work He has called you both to do. Your dreams, prayers, and missions are now intertwined. This person will not only invest in your vision, but will make it their own. Together, you will create spaces filled with laughter, creativity, and divine purpose. Imagine late-night conversations infused with spiritual insight, shared meals seasoned with gratitude, and a home that resonates with peace and joy. This is the place God has prepared for you, a sanctuary where your souls will find rest and your spirits will soar. Yet this partnership is not without its challenges. As with every sacred mission, opposition will arise. The enemy fears the power of this union because it signifies a shift in spiritual authority and earthly influence. You may face moments of doubt, moments when the past whispers lies about your worth or readiness. The angels urge you to remember that you are chosen, refined by fire, and equipped with the armor of God. Stay vigilant in prayer and practice spiritual discernment. Not every opportunity or person that appears is of God. Some may come with good intentions, but lack the divine alignment needed for this sacred partnership. Trust the peace that surpasses understanding as your guide. When the person speaks, when the connection feels right, it will be confirmed by a deep, unshakable peace within your spirit. Your humility and faith have paved the way for honor. Proverbs 8:12 reminds us that before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, but humility comes before honor. You have walked the path of humility, enduring trials with grace, and now honor is upon you. This honor will manifest as peace, provision, and purpose, a home filled with healing, a partner reflecting the heart of Christ, and a mission that ignites your soul. This union is not merely for personal fulfillment, but for a greater calling. Together you will restore hope to the hopeless house, the brokenhearted, and shine light into places of darkness. Your combined efforts will create a ripple effect that blesses not only your immediate circle, but generations to come. The legacy you build will be one of faithfulness, generosity, and divine purpose. As you prepare for this sacred meeting, begin to release what no longer serves you. Cleanse your space, your heart, and your mind. Say goodbye to the old chapters and embrace the new with open arms. The place you are moving to, both physically and spiritually, is already prepared. Angels have walked the path ahead, clearing the way for your steps. Do not be discouraged by delays or doubts. God's timing is perfect, and His promises are sure. The divine move you sense is a strategic shift that will bring acceleration once it begins. One moment you may feel like you are waiting endlessly. The next everything will fall into place with divine speed. Look for repeated signs, numbers like 7 and 444, that symbolize spiritual perfection and alignment. Remember, the person coming to you has been waiting for God's green light, just as you have. Their spirit has been refined by fire, and their heart is solid. They are not here to compete, but to complement your journey. Together you will co-create a life of abundance, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. The wealth this person carries is not to intimidate, but to empower. They have prayed for the ability to give generously to support missions greater than themselves. Their prosperity is an assignment held in reserve until the right moment to meet you and to join forces for the divine purpose God has ordained. This is a partnership meant to shake the earth with glory, to restore hope, and to demonstrate godly love and abundance. It is not for attention, but for the glory of the one who ordained it all. Romans 8:28 assures us, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. This connection is part of that good. So, beloved, prepare your heart and home. The sacred union you have long prayed for is near. Trust in God's perfect timing, remain humble, and walk boldly into the destiny He has crafted for you. Together you will fulfill a mission greater than yourselves, and your story will be a testament to His faithfulness and love. Beloved child of God, as this divine connection draws near, the spiritual realm intensifies its activity. The enemy knows this move signifies a shift in your authority, influence, and divine purpose, and he will not surrender without a fight. Be vigilant, for opposition may come in many forms: whispers of doubt, delays that seem endless, or counterfeit relationships disguised as blessings. Your faith will be tested anew, but take heart, for this is confirmation of your breakthrough, not condemnation. The Apostle Paul reminds us in Ephesians 6:12 that our battles are not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers of darkness. Spiritual warfare is real, but so is the armor God has provided. Clothe yourself daily with the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, and the sword of the Spirit, His Word. Prayer and worship are your fortress. Stay grounded in these weapons, and do not let fear or impatience sway your heart. During this time, practice preemptive gratitude, a powerful spiritual weapon. Thank God in advance for the new home, the divine partner, and the mission He is about to unfold. Philippians 4:6-7 encourages us to be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known unto God. Your thanksgiving is a declaration of faith. It releases favor and positions your heart to receive abundantly. As the spiritual battle rages, you may notice sudden changes around you. People who once supported you might grow cold or distant. Situations may shift unexpectedly. Do not be discouraged. These are signs that God is clearing your path, removing distractions and false alliances. Trust that He is making way for the divine connection meant to bless and uplift you. Be discerning about who you allow into your space. The angels warn that counterfeit blessings will appear, relationships or opportunities that seem good but lack divine alignment. Your spirit will sense when something is off. Do not rush into decisions out of loneliness or fear. Wait on God's confirmation. When the right person comes, your spirit will rest in peace, and your heart will know without doubt. In the quiet moments, anoint your space with prayer. Declare protection over your home, your heart, and your future. Isaiah 54:17 assures us, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Speak this promise daily. Surround yourself with the presence of God and allow His peace to guard your mind and soul. Remember, you have come too far to be derailed now. Psalm 91 declares, "For He shall give His angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways." You are surrounded by heavenly hosts assigned to protect and guide you. Their presence is a shield that no darkness can penetrate. As you navigate this season, keep your eyes fixed on God's promises. The move you are about to make is a divine upgrade, a shift from scarcity to abundance, from isolation to partnership. Your heart's desires are not selfish wishes, but God-given dreams destined to be fulfilled. This season is also a time of spiritual preparation for both you and the one coming. They too have been refined by trials and taught humility. Their wealth is tied to their calling, and their presence will bring not just provision, but also spiritual clarity and emotional healing. Together you will walk in a partnership that honors God and advances His kingdom. The mission ahead is greater than personal gain. Together you will restore hope to the hopeless, provide shelter to the brokenhearted, and be a shining light in your community. This union will birth opportunities for ministry mentoring and media outreach, touching lives far beyond your immediate circle. Your legacy will not be measured solely by material wealth, but by the lives transformed through your faithfulness. God's blessings extend to generations, healing ancestral wounds and opening doors that were once closed. You are the breaker of chains, the bearer of divine favor. So, beloved soul, remain steadfast. Keep your heart humble, your spirit vigilant, and your faith unshakable. The enemy may try to shake you, but God's promises stand firm. This season of warfare is the prelude to a victory so glorious that it will be remembered for generations. Stand firm in your calling, embrace the process, and walk boldly into the destiny God has prepared for you. Your divine partner is near your new home, awaits, and your mission is unfolding. Trust the journey, for God's timing is perfect, and His love never fails. Beloved soul, as you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, allow your heart to embrace the fullness of the legacy and mission unfolding before you. This divine move, this sacred partnership, is not merely for your immediate blessing, but for the generations yet unborn. It is a seed planted deeply in the soil of eternity, destined to grow into a tree that shelters and nourishes many. Remember the faith of Abraham, who was promised descendants as numerous as the stars, though he saw only emptiness before him. Your journey mirrors this faith-filled walk. You are stepping into a promise God has spoken over your life, one that extends beyond your years, beyond your own story, to touch families, communities, and nations. This younger partner arriving is a key piece of a greater tapestry woven by God's hand. Together you will open doors that were once locked by limitation and fear. Your combined influence will restore hope and ignite revival in places that have long been silent. The wealth and resources entrusted to you both are not for mere comfort, but for kingdom advancement ministry and acts of love that ripple through time. You will give generously, not for recognition, but for glory, to the one who orchestrated every step. Your shared mission will include mentoring those who come after you, leading with humility, and demonstrating the power of godly love and abundance. This partnership will be a testament to the miraculous ways God works when hearts unite in faith. But beloved, understand, this legacy is not built without opposition. The spiritual forces that seek to hold back your blessing will intensify their efforts. Yet the greater your faith and the deeper your obedience, the stronger your victory. You are a warrior, a breaker of chains, and the angels fight alongside you. Lean on the promises of Romans 8:28, which assures us that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called, according to His purpose. Your journey, with all its trials and triumphs, is part of this divine orchestration. Every tear, every moment of waiting, is weaving a story of triumph that glorifies God. Prepare now to receive this divine provision, this younger, wealthy partner whose heart is aligned with yours. Together you will walk into a home filled with peace, laughter, and divine purpose. A place where prayers are spoken with gratitude and dreams are nurtured with faith. This is the haven God has prepared for you, a sanctuary for rest, renewal, and relentless hope. As you move forward, continue to practice preemptive gratitude. Thank God daily for the blessings already in motion. Speak life over your future with confidence, knowing that faith activates the promises of heaven. Your praise is a beacon that attracts divine favor and accelerates the manifestation of your destiny. Beloved, you are chosen. You are loved. Your angels are near, guiding every step, preparing every detail. This divine move is your sacred inheritance, a testament to God's faithfulness and abundant love. Step boldly into this new season, knowing that the best is yet to come. Your mission is unfolding. Your legacy is rising. Your miracle is closer than you think. Stand firm, remain hopeful, and embrace the blessings God has in store for you. This is your time to thrive. Beloved soul, as we close this sacred message, allow your heart to soften and your spirit to rest. Breathe deeply, slowly, releasing every worry, every fear, every lingering doubt. Feel the gentle embrace of divine peace surrounding you, like a warm, comforting blanket on a quiet evening. The world may rush around you, but here now in this sacred space, time slows and grace flows freely. Imagine yourself stepping into the serene place, revealed to you a home filled with soft light, filtering through tall windows where every corner whispers rest, and every breath carries hope. The air is calm, scented with fresh beginnings, and the laughter of love fills the rooms like a gentle melody. You are safe here, cherished beyond measure, and deeply loved by the Creator of all things. Let your mind drift like a slow river, releasing burdens, softening edges, and embracing the promise that this is just the beginning. The divine partnership, the new home, the mission they are already unfolding, carried on the wings of angels. You need only trust and receive. Feel the weight of your journey lift as you surrender into this moment of peace, knowing that every step has been ordained, every tear counted, every prayer heard. With each breath, allow gratitude to fill your soul. Thank God for the unseen blessings, the whispered promises, the miracles yet to come. Your faith is a light that shines through the darkness, drawing heaven closer to your earthly path. Rest in this truth, beloved. You are not alone. You are surrounded, protected, and deeply cherished. As your spirit softens and your heart opens, let a gentle whisper echo within you. I am ready. I receive. I believe. Carry these words as a sacred declaration, a prophetic key, unlocking the doors to your destiny. Rest now in the love of God and the guidance of your angels. Amen. Angels guide you.